Did you know that every day, after washing rice to cook a meal, many families simply pour away the leftover rice water? Yet for years, plant lovers have been using it as a simple and natural way to care for their plants. Rice water contains a small amount of dissolved starch, along with B vitamins and minerals such as potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, and trace amounts of calcium. While these nutrients are not concentrated enough to replace a balanced fertilizer, using rice water correctly can add organic matter to the growing medium and help create a healthier environment for beneficial soil microorganisms. For Hoya plants, which have sensitive roots but prefer a loose, well-draining growing medium rich in organic matter, properly diluted rice water may help support healthier root growth. Healthy roots absorb water and nutrients more efficiently, allowing the plant to produce thicker, greener, shinier leaves and store the energy it needs to develop flower buds. However, it's important to remember that rice water is not a miracle solution that will make your Hoya bloom after just a few applications. Flowering depends on many factors, including the variety of Hoya, the amount of light it receives, temperature, the quality of the growing medium, proper watering, and overall plant nutrition. Rice water should only be considered one small part of a complete care routine. Interestingly, many experienced Hoya growers say they have used rice water as part of their regular plant care for years. It costs nothing extra, requires no expensive products, and makes good use of something that would otherwise be thrown away. It's a simple and eco-friendly gardening habit. But here's something many people don't know. If rice water is used the wrong way, it can do more harm than good. It may cause the growing medium to become too acidic, increase the risk of root rot, encourage mold growth, or even attract unwanted insects. That's why it's important to understand the correct way to use it before trying it on your plants. In today's video, we'll explore 7 little-known tips for using rice water to care for Hoya plants. We'll cover the best dilution ratio, the right time to water, and several important practices that can help your Hoya stay healthy and improve its chances of producing beautiful clusters of flowers. This is one of the most common mistakes beginners make. Many people believe that freshly washed rice water contains the most nutrients, so they pour it directly onto their plants. However, fresh rice water contains a fairly high amount of starch. When it's poured into a pot, that starch can build up in the growing medium and encourage excessive microbial activity. Over time, the pot may develop a sour smell, white mold may appear on the surface, and the root zone can become less airy. If you want to use rice water, it's better to let it sit for a few hours or allow it to ferment lightly for 1 to 2 days in a clean container. Then dilute it with clean water before watering your Hoya. This simple step helps reduce excess starch and makes it gentler on the plant. Many people think that more nutrients will make a plant grow faster. But with Hoyas, that's not always true. Hoya roots are quite sensitive and prefer a loose, well-draining growing medium. If concentrated rice water is used too often, organic matter can build up around the roots, making it harder for them to absorb oxygen and nutrients efficiently. A good rule is to mix 1 part rice water with 3 to 5 parts clean water. This diluted solution is much safer for regular use. It also helps reduce residue on the soil surface and lowers the risk of mold or unwanted insects. This is one of the most important rules for healthy Hoyas. These plants tolerate dry conditions much better than constantly wet soil. If the growing medium is still damp and you continue adding rice water, the roots may remain in a low oxygen environment for too long. Over time, this can lead to root rot, yellowing leaves, and slow growth. Before watering, simply insert your finger about 1 inch or 2 to 3 centimeters into the growing medium. If it feels almost dry, it's time to water. This small habit can prevent many common root problems. Rice water should never replace a balanced fertilizer. It contains only small amounts of organic nutrients and should be viewed as a supplement rather than the plant's main food source. For most Hoyas, applying diluted rice water once every 2 to 4 weeks is enough. Between those applications, continue watering with plain water as usual. Consistent care over time is far more beneficial than using large amounts of rice water too often. Many people focus only on fertilizers and forget that light is one of the biggest factors affecting whether a Hoya blooms. No matter what fertilizer or homemade solution you use, your plant is unlikely to produce flower buds if it doesn't receive enough light. The ideal location is somewhere with bright, indirect light or gentle morning sunlight. When a Hoya receives enough light for several weeks or months, it has a much better chance of developing flower buds. Rice water can support healthy growth, but proper lighting is what truly encourages blooming. This is a secret that many experienced Hoya growers already know. After the flowers fade, some people cut off the entire flower stalk because they think the plant will grow a new one. In reality, many Hoya varieties produce new flower clusters from the same flower spur year after year. If you remove it, the plant must spend extra time and energy growing a new one before it can bloom again. Instead, gently remove the dried flowers but leave the flower spur attached as long as it remains healthy. This may be the hardest tip to follow, but it's also the most important. Hoyas are naturally slow-growing plants. Some need several months, while others may take more than a year to establish strong roots before producing their first flowers. Don't become discouraged if you don't see results after a few weeks. Avoid constantly changing your care routine or adding more and more fertilizers in hopes of speeding up the process. What your Hoya really needs is consistency, a well-draining growing medium, proper watering, enough light, and a stable care routine. Rice water is only one small part of that process. With patience and good care, your Hoya will have a much better chance of growing strong, healthy, and rewarding you with beautiful clusters of fragrant flowers. We hope these 7 tips help you use rice water more effectively when caring for your Hoya. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other plant lovers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.